Hey, welcome to B3. Build. You've done B1 and B2, so you know who you are and you're getting visible. Now we build the thing that actually catches people. Content gets attention. The pipeline converts attention into clients. Today we build three things: landing page copy, a 5 email nurture sequence, and a packaged coaching offer with a real price attached. By the end of this hour, you have a functioning pipeline. Let's go. Here's what we're building: one landing page for your lead magnet, full copy ready to publish today, a 5 email sequence that follows up automatically after someone opts in, and one coaching offer named, scoped, and priced with confidence. The important framing. B1 gave you your brand, B2 made you visible. B3 is what catches the people who found you. Without it, content is just noise. Every successful coaching business runs the same 5 stage pipeline: attract, capture, nurture, convert, deliver. B1 and B2 covered attract. You know who you are and you're showing up. But attract without the rest of the pipeline is like turning on a faucet over a sink with no drain. B3 is capture, nurture, and convert. The 3 stages between they found you and they paid you. And here's the thing about capture specifically. It's the moment you get permission to keep the conversation going. Without it, someone reads your best post, resonates deeply, and then just leaves. You never hear from them again. Here's the honest version of where most coaches are when they come into this training. They have attract, referrals, some content, maybe LinkedIn is starting to work, but nothing catches. Someone shows up, looks around, and leaves. No opt-in, no follow-up, no path to work together. Or they have an opt-in form somewhere, but after the delivery email, nothing. The relationship goes cold in a week. Or they have the lead magnet and the emails, but when someone actually says, I'm interested, and there's no packaged offer to point them to, the conversation dissolves. Today, we fix all 3 gaps: capture, nurture, and convert. So here's exactly what we're building today in order. First, landing page copy, full headline, benefits, CTA, the whole thing. You can paste it into a page builder and have it live today. Second, 5 email nurture sequence, subject lines, preview text, body copy, load it into ConvertKit or Beehive, set the delays, done. Third, your packaged offer, a name, a clear scope, a transformation statement, and a price you can say out loud on a discovery call without hesitating. We build in this order on purpose. The landing page establishes the lead magnet, which the emails reference, which leads to the offer. They chain together. Let's talk about what a landing page actually is. It is not your homepage. It is not a blog post. It is not your about page with a form on it. A landing page has one job: get the visitor to enter their email in exchange for your lead magnet. That's it. No navigation menu, no links out, no other offers. Every element on the page, the headline, the bullets, the button, exists only to make that one exchange as obvious and friction-free as possible. The 5 elements: a headline that names a specific result, a subheadline that says who it's for, 5 benefit bullets, not features, outcomes, a CTA button with action language, and a privacy line that removes the last bit of friction. This prompt builds your entire landing page in one conversation. It's going to ask you about your lead magnet, your ICP, which you already have from B1, and the cost of inaction. Then it generates the full page. Here's the input to have ready. Paste your ICP one-pager from B1 into step 2. The more specific you are about who you're writing to, the sharper the headline comes out. And run this in the same chat window you used for your B1 work if you still have it open. The AI already knows your niche and voice. Copy the prompt. Let's build your landing page. Here's what I want you to know about landing pages that actually convert. Specific beats clever every single time. Unlock the framework for transformative results. That's a headline that fails. Nobody knows what they're getting. Nobody believes it. Nobody clicks. Get the 5 question script that books discovery calls without feeling salesy. That passes. I know exactly what I'm getting. I know if it's for me. I can picture using it. The test for your headline. Could you say it to someone's face at a networking event and not cringe? If yes, it passes. If it sounds like marketing copy, rewrite it. All right, you have copy. Now let's talk about where you publish it. The good news: you don't need a custom website. You don't need to wait for a web designer. The tools available right now let you have a live landing page in under an hour. My recommendation for coaches just getting started: Kit, which is what ConvertKit is called now, It handles landing page, opt-in form, lead magnet delivery, and email sequence all in one place. One tool, one login, it all works together. If you already have an email platform you like, Beehive, MailChimp, whatever, most of them have landing page features built in. Use what you have before you add a new tool. Card is great if you want something fast and visual and you already have a separate email platform. Most coaches, someone downloads the lead magnet, gets the delivery email with the download link, and then nothing, silence. That person goes cold in about a week. They had a moment of interest in your work, you had their attention, and then you gave it back. The 5 email sequence is what keeps that relationship alive. It runs automatically. You write it once, and by email 5, which goes out 8 days after they opt in, they know your story, they've gotten value from you, they've read a client result, and they feel like they actually know you. Email converts at 3 to 5 times the rate of social media. This sequence is one of the highest leverage things you can build. This prompt interviews you about 4 things: what you're delivering, your origin story, your best teaching, and a client win. Then it writes all 5 emails. The piece I want you to think carefully about before you run this is your origin story for email 2, not your resume, not your credentials, the actual moment, what happened, what changed, what you decided. That real moment is what builds connection. Polish doesn't, real does. And for the client win in email 4, you don't need to use real names. You just need a real result. Before, after, what changed, copy the prompt and let's build your sequence. The fear most coaches have about email is that they'll come across as pushy or salesy. And look, that fear is valid. Some email marketing is pushy. This isn't that. Here's the structure. 4 emails of pure value with 0 ask, story, teaching, proof. You've given something real before you've asked for anything. And then email 5, the invitation, is a door, not a hard pitch. If any of this sounds familiar, I'd love to hear about it. I have a small number of discovery calls each month. If you want one, just reply to this email. Whoa, that's it. No urgency, no scarcity, no pressure, just an open door. The people who are ready will walk through it. I want to reframe the discovery call because I see coaches dreading these. And it's because they think of it as a sales call. It's not a sales call, it's a fit assessment. Your job is to find out if you can genuinely help this person, not to close them, to find out if working together makes sense. That reframe changes everything. You're not trying to persuade them. You're asking questions and listening. The 5-part framework on the right is how I run every discovery call. Context, what's going on for them. Challenge and what they've tried. Cost, what staying stuck is costing them. Vision, what changes if it's solved. And then the offer, here's how I work. Does this feel like a fit? Notice where the offer is last after you understand the problem, after they've told you what it costs them. That's when the offer lands. Most coaches have a general sense of what they do. They can describe it in conversation, but they haven't made it sellable yet. No name, no clear deliverables, no price they're confident in. That's what this prompt fixes. It walks you through transformation first, format second, name third, price last, in that order, on purpose. Because the name should come from the transformation, not the other way around. And the price should come from the value of the transformation, not the hours you deliver. By the end of this prompt, you'll have one packaged offer you can describe in a sentence, price with confidence, and mention on a discovery call without flinching. Let me just say it directly. Coaches undercharge. Not because the market won't pay, because they're pricing for their own discomfort with money, not for the client's transformation. Here's the reframe. You're not charging for your time. You're charging for the result. A $3,000 offer that gets someone their first 3 clients is a bargain. A $100 session that changes nothing is expensive. The pricing tiers on the right are real ranges. Starter is where you begin when you don't have testimonials yet for this specific offer. Growth is where you move after you have proof. Premium is what you charge when you're turning people away. And here's the test for your starting price. Can you say it out loud on a discovery call without your voice going up at the end like it's a question? If you're apologizing for your price, the problem is not the price, it's your belief in the result. And before you close, download your 3 prompts. And here's how to run them. Open one chat window, run landing page first, then paste the output, the lead magnet details and ICP, into the email sequence prompt. Then run the offer packaging wizard. The whole session should take about 45 minutes if you've done B1 and have your ICP ready. One thing, don't skip publishing. The landing page copy isn't useful sitting in a doc. Pick a tool, Kit, Card, whatever you have, and get it live before next week or next. You did the work. You now have the 3 pieces of a functioning pipeline. A landing page that catches people who find you, a sequence that builds the relationship automatically, and a packaged offer you can name, describe, and price with confidence. Here's your one thing this week. Get the landing page live. Not perfect, live. You can improve it after you have real data. Next week is B4, book, getting from interested to booked. Discovery call, scripts, proposal writing, and the follow-up system that closes without chasing. Go do the thing. I'm Jackie Schwabe, and this is Building with AI.